to another vlog and welcome back to part 4 of this Sydney series. It's 5:15. We are up bright and early because we are going on a sunrise kayak experience. So it was a 4:30 alarm, another broken sleep. I'm very sleepy. I was in bed by like 8:30 last night, so I tried to go as early of a sleep as I could. But you know when you have to get up, you're just like tossing and turning all night. I also think I've slept a bit funny on my neck because that's really sore, but already wearing the merch. I told you I was going to buy it. So yes, I'm just going to quickly get ready now. I mean, I'm not getting ready. I'm literally going kayaking, but I'm going to head down. It's only about a 10-minute drive to where I need to meet. So I need to leave in like maybe 15 minutes because we like to be early. We don't like to be late. And I'll hopefully be able to show you a beautiful sunrise today. Forecast is looking much better this morning compared to what it was at Bondi. So fingers crossed for pink, orange, beautiful skies. I am also not going to be taking the microphone for this because it actually needs charging and I'll need it for where I'm going later on. So if the sound is too windy and horrible, enjoy this musical montage because I can't cope with listening to wind sound again after my first ever vlog. It upset me too much. Oh, so my neck is really sore. Ow. Let's go sunrise kayaking. That wasn't my favourite thing in the world. First of all, my neck is absolutely killing me where I've slept funny, so I can't turn properly. Kayaking is hard work. That was killer. But also, I don't know why I didn't realise that there was going to be like full-on waves from the ferries and stuff. So they were pretty intense at some point. And I was literally like the furthest person at the back as well. And you know when you're just like at the back and you feel like you're slowing the group down. And then at one point the guide was like, do you want me to tow you? I was like, absolutely not. Like, how embarrassing would that be? But I did it. It was cool. I think the timing of it is a little bit off as well because by the time you get to the bridge, the sun has already risen. So you kind of like are kayaking with the sunrise to your right. So you don't really get to experience the sun. I don't know. Like, it wasn't my favourite activity. I'm not saying that it wasn't really cool. Like, it was really, really cool. But I think probably the fact that I'm in pain with my neck and the fact I was on my own. Like, if maybe I was in a double, it would have been better. And yeah, I just felt a little bit like uneasy doing it. But got some cool pictures, got some cool footage. But I got absolutely soaked and I was freezing. So It sounds really negative. The experience in itself, like the organisation, the guys that were running the tour were brilliant. I did it through, I think it was just called Kayak. Was it just called Kayak Experience Sydney? Let's have a look. I booked it all directly through Sydney Kayak Experience. Like, don't let this put you off. Like, it's a really cool thing to do, but I obviously have to be honest with my experience. I wasn't very good at it. And if I'm not very good at something, I don't tend to enjoy it as much. I think that's the problem. It wasn't that the experience was bad. I just wasn't very good at it. But I did it. And this is what this is all about. It's pushing myself out of my comfort zone, which is exactly what I did. And now I am back in bed because it's freezing. But I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to shower. We're going to get ready for the day. And then we are heading back to the ferry because we're going to another new place today, which I have been recommended, I feel like, by every single person that I've spoken to that's knew I was coming to Sydney. Every single person has recommended me to go here. So that is what we are doing today. One thing about this hotel room that is actually really cool is it has a washer and a dryer. So, tumble dryer, washing machine, which is really handy because the jumper that I wore this morning, the arm is soaking wet, and I wanted to take that with me today, and I'm just drying it. And it's got a hot dry, a cold dry, and an air dry. So I'm assuming air dry is like an air fryer, and it's better for your clothes. I'm really hoping that my jumper doesn't shrink, because that wouldn't be very ideal at all. I feel like I'm dressed really beachy and like just Australian vibes today. These are the new shorts that I got from Cotton On the other day. These are the new socks that I got from Cotton On the other day. And this is the new bikini that I got from Cotton On the other day. So I am in a bikini today. We are, whether or not I actually sit in the sun, and I'm still waiting for my jumper to dry. Air dry frying your jumper doesn't work. It's still soaking wet, so now it is on heat. So I'm hoping that it dries soon so I can leave, because it's 10 to 11 and I feel like that's really late to still be in a room because I want to go. Okay, we are out. The sleeve is still a bit damp. It will dry when we're outside. First stop, coffee. So I have just come over to Manly on the ferry. So Sydney to Manly ferry. It took about 25 minutes, I think, this one. So it was quite a journey, but it is so beautiful. This is literally the ferry terminal. Well, it's actually just behind me, but it's so nice. And then I think Manly Beach is kind of across the road. So I'm gonna head there now. There was a lot of people on that ferry. That was a busy one. So we're going to head over there now. I do need to find somewhere to buy sun cream because I don't actually have any on currently. Oh wow, it is busy. It's pretty. Pretty busy. The amount of people surfing right now is insane. So many people. I think I'm going to head down to the furthest end. It looks the quietest currently, but Wow, it's so busy. Vast difference to the weather yesterday morning. Waves are still pretty big, to be fair. But yeah, every single person that knew I was coming here has recommended Manly Beach. So I thought I would come and check it out. There are a lot of shops that I want to go in. So I will definitely be doing some shopping later. There's a few brands that I've heard of out here that I want to check out. So we will see what they're all about. It's pretty overwhelming. Like, it's really, 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 really busy. There are a lot of groups, a lot of people together, a lot of couples, a few people on their own, but I don't know. Currently I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm going to sit here, got some sun cream, so I'm going to sit here, read my book, watch some surfers. It does still say the beach is closed. I kind of wanted to go in for a paddle today, so I might dip my feet in and be naughty, but tide does look like it's also coming in pretty close. So I might have to scooch back. But yeah, beach is lovely. It's very busy. I think it's a vast difference compared to what Bondi was like yesterday morning. So yeah, I'll see how long I stay here for.
Thank you.
I fully feel like I could have just laid there and fell asleep just now. I was just like scrolling on my phone. But you know, when you just feel really relaxed listening to the waves. So it's been a few hours now. I've literally just been laying on the beach thinking about lunch and other food that I need to eat. I need to try Yoshi and I need to try Butter Boy cookies, and they are both here in Manly. So we're definitely going to do that before we go. And it's only like 25 degrees, but it feels, the sun feels so hot. I don't know whether it's just in my head, but people do say that the sun hits different in Australia. So I have got factor 50 on, so hopefully I'm not burning. But it is so lovely. The waves are still crazy, people are still surfing. It's got a little quieter now as well as the afternoon's gone on. So I think people might have come down like in maybe during their lunch breaks. There's been lots of schools here doing their PE lessons, like actual surfing PE lessons, which is crazy. Yeah, and I'm just people watching as I do best. Seeing people getting absolutely battered by the waves, seeing people try to take surfboards out and not even get past the break. I paddled. I did not go in any deeper than my shins because I'm not getting rescued by the lifeguards. That's not on my bucket list. So I have just come off the beach. I'm going to go and find some food, find a drink, and then maybe sit back on the beach later because it is really nice, even if it is busy. That sushi was actually really nice. I'm also not finding things like sushi and like lunches and stuff to be overly expensive here, but I'm obviously not converting, but in my head anything I'm paying in dollars, like Aussie dollars, is half the price when you convert it back to pounds. So I think I think this whole meal just cost me like maybe £10, if that. And for sushi, that's good. And the other thing about Australia is that sushi rolls are absolutely massive. They're like a double biter, if not sometimes 3 bites. But it's quite cute. A lot of the little cafes and stuff are takeaway only. So where I got the sushi from, it was takeaway only. And then I've just come back down to the front, and there's all these like little picnic tables with a lot of seagulls and a lot of birds around them. But there are lots and lots of places to sit
Also, what I found like across Bondi and here is there are loads of places where you can refill your water bottles. So like so much clean, fresh drinking water, which is great. So it saves a fortune on having to buy bottled water, and it saves the planet. You're not buying bottles every single time. So I'm going to finish my Coke Zero now. Then I'm going to go get a Yochi and I'm going to finally try it. Absolutely just destroyed this Yochi, which actually big fan of. I'm always a bit skeptical of these like TikTok social media trends and things, because I feel like a lot of the time are they just popular because of social media. But that was actually really good. I had the salted caramel or salted salted butterscotch flavour, strawberry and chocolate, and basically all the toppings, because why not? And it was really nice. Big fan. What I actually don't understand is there's so many signs that say the beach is closed. I get that surfers are still going in. There are so many swimmers still going in. I'm like, guys, have you not literally watched any TV that show how easy it is to drown on Australian beaches? I literally stood in there earlier, like ankle depth, and I could feel the strength of the current when the waves went out. Like it is very strong. So I completely understand why they close them off. People are just crazy. They just dive headfirst into the waves like it's a swimming pool.
Oh my god, what's happened to this camera? Ooh, that's not good. What's happened to the old G7X? Oh shit. Oh, I fixed it. Panic over. And we are back in the hotel after another successful day. These days are absolutely flying by now. It's Thursday, so I've only got one day left after today. And I think today, or I think actually every day, I've kind of started and I've been really overwhelmed, and for one reason or another. Like today I was overwhelmed because it was busy. Like of course it's going to be busy. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful beach. And I don't know. I think because I know I'm trying to get like content and I don't just want to get to the end of the day and realise I've not filmed anything. I don't know. I don't know why that would make me feel overwhelmed, but it was lovely. Manly, 10 out of 10. Definitely would recommend, and I get the hype. I still love Bondi. Like I know people are like, oh, Bondi's not the best, but like Bondi for me has got that place in my heart, I think. But yeah, Manly actually felt bigger. That's what I was going to Google. Is Manly bigger than Bondi? Yeah, so Manly is a longer strip of beach than Bondi, which I did think, because I was like, it feels a lot longer, like to look at. It goes all the way around. Oh, excuse me. But the waves were really cool today. There was a lot of surfers, like a lot. So they were a bit more manageable today. Because I am an expert in waves and I know what's manageable as a surfer or not. I really have no idea, but it seemed like there were more people of all ages surfing, not just the like hardcore ones. And I had that lunch like late again. It was like 3:00, and then I had the Yochi. So I've done that awkward. I've eaten lunch too late, so I'm probably not going to be hungry for dinner. It's 5:45. So what I think I'm going to do is shower. That's it. No, I think I'm going to shower, and then I'm not really hungry. It's going to be eating for the sake of it. So we can try the Australian snacks that I've got. So I've got a cherry ripe and a violet crumble, I think they're called. So we can try them. And then I really need to do something with footage. My neck is also absolutely killing me. So I would like this to not be painful. And then I also need to plan what I'm doing tomorrow. Because I feel like I did have a plan, and because things have changed, I've kind of combined it. Because things have changed, I feel like I've merged a few days together. So now my Friday original plan, I've kind of done parts of it already. So I will have another look at the schedule, but I also really do want to go back to Bondi, even if just for a little bit. So I will plan that and come back to you after I have showered. Okay, we have showered, we are clean, and now I'm just sending all of the footage from the various devices to my laptop because my phone has apparently run out of storage, which I don't really know how because I'm pretty sure I've got quite a big storage. But anyway, we are going to try the snacks. So we've got a cherry ripe. Now, a cherry ripe is probably one of my favourites. I have had it before when, hey, it's Cadbury. I did not know that. Whenever anyone from my old work used to come back from their trips to Australia, they would always bring these back and they were always my favourite. Bounty's one of my favourite chocolate bars anyway, and then anything cherry flavoured is just 10 out of 10. And it's basically cherries and coconut. And I think it's dark chocolate, yeah. Cherries, coconut, dark chocolate. My favourite. I have put them in the fridge though. Don't know if that's going to be controversial, but I do prefer my chocolate in the fridge. However, ow! That really hurt. I do think that one might be a bit too hard. And then, hey, did that work? Oh, I have no idea. And then this one is a violet crumble. I don't think I've tried it. I know it's like a crunchy. It's by a brand called Men's, so it's not Cadbury, but it is gluten free, which is very nice and handy to know. It's also massive. Like, this is the cherry ripe, and this is the violet crumble. Is this the normal size? Because you're getting a lot more for your money, surely, with this one. It's the way it shatters that matters. So we're going to try the violet crumble first and see. Oh, it smells like... Oh no, I've got chocolate on my pillow. Oh, what is going on? It's now saying that my computer's run out of space. I'll do that in a sec. Right. It smells like a little bit like cheap advent calendar chocolate, you know. Yum. So I think it's the chocolate that's... The honeycomb is really nice. The chocolate is a little bit like crumbly. That's what I imagine Margaret to taste like when Monica has to work on that on Friends. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's not giving much flavour. I don't know. Oh no. It's okay. But yeah, it's choking. The chocolate doesn't really taste very nice, and the honeycomb's not like overpowering. You know, like it is on a crunchy. Can't even do my bottle back. Oh my word. I think I've sorted it. And now we're going to try the cherry ripe. So, it is Cadbury's. However, it is a known fact that Australian Cadbury's does not taste the same as UK Cadbury's. And I can vouch for this because in Dubai, most of the Cadbury's that we can get is the Australian import. You can get the English import, but it's in the English sections of the supermarket, so it's a lot more expensive. And it really doesn't taste the same. Like, I've had a few different options and you can taste the difference, okay? I won't argue it. But cherry ripe, oh, it smells so good. I don't know why you can't get this in the UK. Because it's Cadbury's, right? Yay, it's working. Right, it smells good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bite it. Oh, it smells so good. It is dark chocolate, so if you don't like dark chocolate, if you don't like coconut, and if you don't like cherry, probably not for you. Oh my gosh, Nick. Yum. Do you know what? I think because it's dark chocolate, you can't compare it to like UK Cadbury's because it's not dairy milk. It is. It's the nicest chocolate bar. It's so good. It's chocolatey, it's coconutty, it's cherry. Absolute 10 out of 10. Now, I will see if I can pick up any other Australian snacks tomorrow. I probably shouldn't because I have a High Rocks next weekend. Oh my god, it's next weekend. So by the time this video's out, I would have done it. So hopefully you finished it. But yeah, I will try and pick some more snacks up. So I am going to go ahead and end today's video here. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me, and especially today, thank you for being there, because I genuinely think if I wasn't filming today, I would have upped and left Manly so much earlier than I actually ended up leaving. I think by staying, knowing that I wanted to film and get the shots and get content, it actually made me enjoy it more because it got less crowded as the day went on. I was able to try yochi. I didn't try butter boy cookies. The queue was really long and I just wasn't hungry, so maybe we can try them tomorrow. And I ended up going into a few shops, bought a couple of bits. So it ended up being a really, really nice day. So thank you for that. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed this series, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't caught up with my other episodes yet, I will leave them all linked below. And we have still got one more episode, one more vlog to go. We are on Sydney day 5 tomorrow, which I can't believe how quickly this week's gone. I need to pack all of my stuff back up to fly home on Saturday. But yeah, I will see you next week, but tomorrow for me, for our final day in Sydney. See you tomorrow.